Hello and welcome to another episode of May Contain. I'm Soups.
And I'm Gander.
And today we are brought to you by the Offbeat Geek.
That's right, the Offbeat Geek is an art community page that anyone can submit their artwork to, questions, how do you do this, I've got an idea, and basically they'll respond and say this is how you do it, and hey, this is how I've done it in the past, and they'll throw up their artwork. It's an art community, Soups.
That's fantastic. That's
Yes.
really cool. I really like stuff like that. Like there's been other places who've done things like that before.
Yeah.
But no, this is another one you can chuck
And this
your
is
art.
local, and that's what
Exactly.
makes this one perfect. For anyone that lives in Adelaide or Australia in general, jump on the Offbeat Geek. There you go, that's their website right there. Jump onto it now.
No worries, thanks guys.
So-
But yeah, talking about the local community in
Yes.
Adelaide.
Adelaide as a whole.
Wow, what's been happening in Adelaide lately?
Something big. Something
That
huge.
went flying right under the radar for
Wasn't in a long time ago. Wasn't in a galaxy far, far away.
right here.
Adelaide.
Who do we have here?
George Lucas.
Believe it or not.
George
Yes.
Lucas at Food Court.
Yeah.
That's everyone would see this picture. That's what they would know it as.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone's this picture's gone pretty viral right now.
Yeah.
He actually just happened to a while George Lucas recently appeared
Yeah.
in Rundle Mall.
Yeah,
in
which food
Myer,
court? The Myer
food.
Food Court. Wow. Eating what?
It looked like some sort of noodles.
Okay.
Like sort of like some sort of like I don't know what he was eating, but it looked like it was pretty much like $10 worth of crap.
And
so
I love the write-ups on it because they're like, relaxed Lucas, and he's literally sitting there with the advertiser,
Yeah.
just folded over. He's looking at the advertiser, eating his Chinese food,
Yeah.
with a Diet Coke.
go him.
This just in: George Lucas drinks Diet Coke.
So this is what happens after you make a very successful 2 trilogies of Star Wars.
Yeah.
You come to Adelaide and you eat $15 worth of crappy Chinese food.
Do you think it would have been the same thing if you only made the first 3 and not the ones that everyone hated?
Not everyone hated. That's not everyone.
Majority people hated.
Still, he made 6 successful
Yeah.
Star Wars films, including the Indiana Jones franchise as well.
Yeah.
So, he's very well known, right?
Yeah,
You'd think
I
so.
agree he's well known, but is that the issue? He's so well known that in Adelaide we're like, it's not him.
Well, this is the thing that came around as well.
Yeah.
That when the picture first came out, everyone's like, that's a really good lookalike.
Yeah, is it him? Is it George?
Until something actually came out confirming that he's actually here with his wife.
His wife.
So she's actually here for another convention of her own. Something that doesn't actually involve him.
She works. He doesn't.
He's just along for the ride.
He just sits there, rips off pieces of the advertiser and cries and says, why Jar Jar? Why Jar Jar Binks?
He's never going to live that down.
He will never live that down. And he still sticks by him, I think. I think he still enjoys Jar Jar.
I think, yeah, it's one of those things where something cops so much flack, someone's got to stand by it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so George Lucas was here in our little hometown of Adelaide. So,
I just find it crazy. Now, there was one picture that was taken.
yes.
It went viral.
Yeah.
But apart from that, he seemed pretty incognito, like as himself. Like he just walked around. I believe some people went up to him and said, "Oh my God, you look like George Lucas," and that's about it.
Yeah.
He didn't need security. He just walked around. He lived himself in the street.
I just love the fact that Adelaide's got this idea about itself where it won't go up and ever judge someone for being that person. It's
Yeah.
always, you look like that person.
Yeah.
And then us little Adelaideans move on from that. Like,
Yeah.
you look like someone. Nice to meet you.
See you later.
Moving on.
That's good enough for us
That's
over
it.
here in Adelaide.
So simple.
But what would you have done if you were in that? Because you were in Adelaide.
Yes.
That day. It was Friday.
Yeah, no,
It was a Friday.
I was literally a street away. I was in the city that day when it was going on.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until that night my brother contacted me and he goes, "You will not believe who was in Adelaide Food Court."
George Lucas.
No, I actually said Michael Jackson, but that was way off the mark.
He's dead.
So he could have been there.
No,
So-
that's actually confirmed.
Ghost
Michael
form.
Jackson could not have been in the Adelaide Food Court.
He was there with Elvis. So could have been. But no, he's like, no, George Lucas was there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're kidding. And then he sent me the photo. And then, the link to the photo.
And then you went, holy shit, that's George Lucas.
Even I did that sort of double take of like,
Is it?
that's a good lookalike. And then, no, it's
Because did he have his glasses?
Yes.
He had okay, because I thought he didn't have the glasses
He
on.
had the
that's
signature, like the checkered shirt thing that he wears. Like,
Yeah.
he was plaid. He was dressed as George Lucas as well.
Well, because he is George Lucas. I think that's the comment. But What other celebrities could do this and get away with it?
Well, literally the next day, we had Iggy Azalea here as well. Right?
Who's Iggy Pop Azalea?
Iggy Pop Azalea is...
I made you say pop there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. She's like... She is... What is she? She's a singer. Right? Okay. She's an artist.
What song?
Right?
Can you sing some of her song?
No, she's absolutely dreadful.
Oh, okay.
And,
she's better than Hanson?
No.
Oh,
no,
Hanson is better than Azalea Pophead.
So, yeah. No, Hanson's really good these days.
Oh.
Listen to Hanson now. Their new album is really good.
Oh.
So,
okay.
They are still around.
Oh. Are they bopping?
No, they're not. They've grown from that.
They should be, because they were 12 when they did that.
Well, that's it. So if they're still bopping, there's something wrong there.
Yeah, okay.
But no, we had Iggy Azalea.
Iggy Azalea.
Not Iggy Pop,
Iggy
Azalea.
Pop, whatever.
She's been known for... She's done stuff with Demi Lovato recently. She's been in the latest Fast and the Furious.
Okay. That's the first piece of English I heard.
Right. She's literally in Fast and the Furious for like 10 seconds. I think Michelle Rodriguez wins that race and she rocks up. She's like, hi.
Oh,
and then they cut away from her. And then it's kind of like it was almost like shoehorned in there,
kind of like when she appeared in Adelaide.
So yeah, but everyone actually knew she was here, and everyone went nuts.
Okay.
So everyone's like, "Oh, what's going on in front of this platypus store or whatever the hell it is?"
Oh, so she was buying clothes.
She was doing something, and then it became like a promotion once she was there.
Yeah. Okay.
So, so she was well known. Like she was known to be here, and they went nuts. But then, someone like George Lucas.
Do you think, though, how much of that is that star jumping on her Instagram, her Facebook, saying, oh my god, I'm at Platypus, I'm taking a picture. I don't know why she talks like this. Does she talk like this? She probably doesn't.
No.
But like, because George isn't going to sit there and go, this is my Chinese food.
Well, the thing is, George Lucas doesn't have a social media. He doesn't have...
George Lucas isn't social.
No. He doesn't have Twitter. He doesn't... follow any sort of Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's got nothing to say where he is or what he's doing. There's a lot of community pages that follow him.
Yeah.
But not to the extent that knows where he is at any given time.
Multi-billionaire.
Yeah.
Multi-billionaire eating a Chinese meal.
$15.
A $15 meal. Go. Why the Myer Center, George? Why?
Maybe he just feels that he can get away with stuff like this. Now, he's not the only celebrity this week that's gotten away with this.
Okay, I have only just been informed of the second one, and I'm jealous. I wish I was in Times Square. It was Times Square? It was Times Square.
I just love the fact that, we live in Adelaide, and this one goes past, I wish I wasn't in Adelaide, half hour away, but I wish I was in Times Square.
I wish I was in Times Square, because
Why?
Henry Cavill, Man of Steel, Superman himself,
yes,
walked around in Times Square with a Superman shirt on, without his glasses, literally in Superman form, taking pictures of himself in front of the Superman Batman, or Batman Superman I should say, billboard. No one approached him. No one put two and two together. This guy's taking a picture with Henry Cavill up there on the board.
Yes.
There's nothing up there.
No.
But
we have a cape.
There's a cape there. He can't be him. It must just be a lookalike. It must be someone that is a big fan that has changed his appearance.
I love the fact you use the expression in Superman form.
In Superman form.
This guy is built like a brick shithouse. He is always in Superman form. So...
He is, because his brothers are SAS guys.
Yes.
His brothers are from the SAS.
Yeah.
They invented SAS.
They are. Yes.
Yeah. They are Vikings.
So...
They pretty much are. He's how tall is Henry Cavill? He's 6'6", 6'7".
6 foot massive.
He's massive. He's built like a fucking brick shithouse.
He's built like Superman.
He is Superman, and I am scared of him, but I would love to meet him.
Yeah, no, he seems like a really laid back guy, and even in all the pictures that everyone got put up as well.
Let's put him here.
Yeah.
From up. There you go. That's him in Times Square right now.
Yeah. So you've got all these pictures of him in front of the Batman vs Superman billboards.
How can you not tell that that's him?
Well, for starters, it looks exactly like him.
It is him.
But I guess, again, it works in the same manner as if you're just in your city, doing your daily thing that you do every day,
yes,
and you're walking around and someone's there dressed as Superman, or at least in a Superman shirt,
yes,
you just get used to that. He's probably not the only one there with a Superman shirt. Granted, he looks a hell of a lot like Superman. So
yeah, and he will probably have the professional photographer with him.
I don't know if he would have gone that far. I guess, at how far do you have to be incognito to get away with it?
Here's an incognito story for you.
Yes.
It's a Tom Cruise story. Can you put up with that?
Of course it's a Tom Cruise story.
Okay, Collateral.
Yes.
You've seen that movie.
Maybe.
Okay, Tom Cruise, back of the taxi cab, Silver Fox, grey hair, Jamie Foxx driving the cab, going around. He's a killer. He's a killer.
This is the whole, you killed him. No, I didn't. The bullet in the fall killed him.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
no, I haven't seen it.
Ah, okay, you've seen it. But to get into that role,
Yeah.
which mind you, it's the same. The guy that trained him was the same guy that trained John Wick, Keanu Reeves,
Yes.
in that film because they moved the exact same and everything. But
Being human.
talking about incognito, for 1 week to get into the role of being unrecognizable,
He had to kill people.
He had to kill. No, he had to be a delivery man.
Yeah.
And deliver parcels to houses without any of them saying, "Oh my God, are you Tom Cruise?" And he wasn't Silver Fox then. It was literally that Tom Cruise, that smile that he does. You know the Tom Cruise smile.
If it's the Tom Cruise smile, I wouldn't be speaking to him anyway. It's a creepy smile.
It is a creepy smile because he's got 3 middle teeth. But he had his hat on. He has.
Oh, no.
There you go. There's a picture of it.
Put the picture
Yeah,
up.
boom. That's the middle line right there.
That can't be real.
That is real.
That is so
it is real. He's had teeth surgery and he's got a third tooth.
What, put in?
I think it was, implanted, that tooth there in front.
That's freaking weird.
Yeah. But he, hat, baseball cap, friggin' FedEx jacket, delivering parcels, not recognised once. You know why? Because no one's going to open their door and go, "Oh my God, that's Tom Cruise." They're going to open their door and go, "Who's this dickhead?" It's 7 o'clock in the morning, here's a parcel, whatever.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, that's it, move on. Like,
Yeah.
just keep going.
He should have knocked on one door, and when they opened it, just slid across in his underwear and did that risky business. Dun, 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 dun.
He probably would have given that away then.
Yeah, yeah. But so I found that interesting.
Do you believe there's any celebrities out there that just absolutely can't
Go
do
out anywhere.
Do the thing. Like
John Cena,
the Queen?
the Queen. Nah, she can get in. I wouldn't recognise her. I could sit right next to the Queen right now, and I'd be like, whatever.
I'd just be like, it's the Queen. It's John Noble. I can't see the difference.
Yeah.
So-
I had a mate that sat on a plane next to John Safran.
Really?
Yeah, and to be honest, it took him half the plane trip to actually go, "Oh my God, you're him. You're John." Because
him.
but that's the whole thing. Like you live your life putting these guys on that kind of pedestal.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, they're famous. They're the cut above us.
Yeah.
The jib is up here. We're down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Suddenly, when you're on their level, it's not because the camera makes them look big. It changes everything.
I think I've bumped into a few people like this before and stuff like that. Especially when you go to conventions, so like Comic-Con, Supernova, whatever. Like, you literally, like, your first line, right, always sounds so stupid. Like, "I knew you from the telly."
Telly.
And that's pretty much it. And I'm like, of course they know that I know them from the telly.
Yeah.
Because...
And they don't know you. That's the stupid thing. You forget.
Yeah.
That they don't know that they watch your show. You watch their show, sorry.
Yeah.
'Cause
They watch our show.
They watch our show. But, like, as in you completely forget anything like that, and for some reason you're expecting that celebrity to go, "Hey man, how you going? It's been a long time. Thanks for watching episode 4. I knew that wasn't that good."
So, there's some of them are actually really like that. Like, there are some...
Down to earth.
Yeah, so down to earth and stuff like that I feel that they could really do the incognito thing. They could go out in public and do stuff like that. The one that always happened when he was here, and he did it all around the actual convention that he was going to be at, right? And that was Jason Momoa.
Oh,
right?
he just walked around.
He didn't give a damn. Like, he literally...
He's a big boy also.
Yeah, so you think that he goes, noticed, right? But no, once he was done with his photo shoot, he's like, "I'm going to go check out the con." Yeah. No worries. He just went out amongst the con. He was amongst the people, hanging out and stuff like that.
I'm going to go to the fish store and talk to the fish.
Yeah.
Because I'm Aquaman.
And I remember I did the same thing with Sean Shamel, which is the voice
I don't know who that is.
Which is the voice of Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but that's different, because majority of people only know those when they speak.
That's where I was going with this, right? Is like, obviously I know him and stuff like that, but the second you see him standing at the stand, he's going, "Wow, look at all this Goku stuff."
Yeah.
And he's sounding exactly like Goku. You're like, I remember me and a friend of mine are standing there, and we're having a conversation with him for a good, 10 minutes, and it's just chat. I'm like, I'm talking to Goku.
Why am I not recording this right now?
It's unreal. So that's what I'm thinking, obviously voice actors can get away with it until, obviously, they speak.
Look at this guy. This guy right now, I've got no idea what his name is. I can't remember. He voices Mario. Let's put him up right there, yeah. Now, he is a creepy man. He looks creepy, and when he talks, you can't imagine... Can you tell me that voice comes out of him?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, only because I've seen him do it that many times. But I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
It's no different to Troy Baker or something like that.
Yeah.
He's done that many voices now.
Bioshock.
Batman.
Yeah.
I
think he did The Darkness, didn't he? He's done The Darkness? I can't remember.
He's done that many things now that... Yeah, you know him, but you look at him, you're like, oh, well, you can't put the voice to it, but so he could go incognito.
Yeah.
Unless you're actually on the screen and stuff like that. you're being spotted.
You're being spotted.
Yeah, and that's when you're being known. I guess that's what takes me back to George Lucas.
You spinning it, yeah.
He's a director.
Because he's not in front of the screen. He's big.
Still well known. So that's what I'm saying. He's huge. So
this is something that you need to think about right now.
Okay.
So George Lucas lived here for a day.
Yes. He could still be here.
He could still be here. George, you here? Give us a call. Hit us up on Skype. But
use social media.
2 or 3 people actually went to him and said, "Oh my God, you're George Lucas." The rest didn't.
Yeah.
I know someone that could beat that in a day. Soaps. You've had people recognise you from the show, haven't you?
Yes.
I know. Yeah, it's some EB stores out there. EB Tom Colonnades. I know you get excited, but yeah, you do. You've been recognised. I don't. People just think because I'm
still work there.
Well, that's sort of most people that watch it, I know anyway.
But this is before we actually started doing the actual video as well.
Yes, it was just the voice.
There was a couple of stores I went into.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if it was my last name that gave it away or it's not going to be.
Putting the pre-order down.
Yeah, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I still remember down at one of the stores further down south. They sort of like, "Oh, are you Soaps?" And I'm like, Yeah. Like, what?
But that would have been. Did you feel awesome straight away?
I think
did you feel scared or nervous?
I think almost confused. It's almost like I forget that we do the show, and then I forget that it goes out.
Yeah.
Because every week you always say to me like, "Did you watch this episode?" And I'm like, I don't really watch the content we put out.
You don't?
No, we always record it. And I'm like, cool, that was good for a chat.
Yeah.
But all I'm doing is catching up with you for a chat.
And then that's it. And then moving on.
And then moving on from that.
You live the show for, 20 minutes an episode, half an hour episode, and then move on.
So I guess I can understand when you hear a lot of actors say that, I'm like, oh, I love doing this. And they're like, oh, I've never seen that film, even though they're in it.
Yeah.
And they never watch it. I'm sort of like, God, I'm nowhere near their level, but I see where they're coming from. You're like, because you don't watch yourself.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was still interesting. Just back when we were only doing the podcast, the audio.
And
they're like, oh, you're Soaps. And I'm like, I'm Soaps. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So,
no one ever come up to me on the street and said Gander.
I feel like I'm going to have to set it up for you. Just to
No, but they don't. They always just go, you're Luke. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's like my name is not... I thought Gander was cool.
I think you've always had that thing about you anyway. There's people out there that get excited for you just being you, right? And now that you've moved jobs, right?
Yeah, they're like upset.
There's a mate of mine, that's probably half of it.
Oh.
But like everyone that now bumps into you, even at the new job and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I remember a friend of mine bumped into you last week. He's like, Luke's here.
Oh.
Luke's here. Like,
James.
So yeah, I don't even get this photo from him going,
I took a picture
Luke's
of him.
Here.
Yeah, but that was it. Still wasn't like, oh my God, it's Gander. He was just like, hey, it's Luke. He's cool. I'm cool, and I helped him take photos on his camera off and print them out.
There we go.
Long story. We won't get into that. It's kind of private.
So I feel that we can still go incognito. We're not like George Lucas.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that brings up like all of that. Like how far can you go?
How far can you go, guys? And with that, let's just quickly throw up, because this will... No, I'm talking... This is our www.maycontainpodcast.com. That is basically our hub now.
Yes.
You can buy our merch. With our merch, we won't be incognito anymore.
No.
People will know us. So help us spread the word of the May Contain Glory.
Yes, throw the name around.
Excellent, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks again to Offbeat Geek for bringing that one to us. I'm Gander.
I'm Soaps.
And we'll catch you next time in the containment cage. Peace out.
See you guys.